Hi, welcome to the vlog. This is weeks 5 and 6 of a 6 weeks tour we did to France, May-June 2024. The previous 2 weeks have been spent touring the island of Corsica, one of the 18 departments that makes up the Republic of France. Corsica was fabulous, and we had a brilliant 2 weeks touring there, before catching the Corsica Line's ferry back to Toulon in France, and the ferry is where you join us now. We had a good night's sleep before getting up very early to go up on deck and watch the sunrise as we approached Toulon.
Quite so rough now, sir. Forecast is 26 later on, but it's pretty soon.
We were swiftly off the boat, straight out of the port, and heading for Camping du Demain. And that was my biggest mistake of the day. We got hopelessly lost in Toulon, got caught up in the rush hour before we headed north to Camping du Demain. €188 for 3 nights might seem expensive, but this site has absolutely everything except a pool. But it is located on a fabulous beach. There's also bars, shops, proper restaurant, a supermarket about the same size as Tesco Express, and €188 works out at £48 per night plus taxes, which was cheaper than the caravan club were charging at Hillhead, Devon. There's no comparison between the two sites. The site was really busy and we were really lucky to get this pitch. It looks a long way, but it's about 100 metres to the beach. It's a beautiful sunny day, and so we're shooting off for a walk round to Le Vendoux. You ready, babes?
Nearly.
That night it was off to the campsite restaurant. We both had the chicken fillet with the mushroom sauce, chips and roasted Mediterranean vegetables. A pichet of red wine, 2 desserts, the total cost of $83.50.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, spot on, eh?
Yeah.
I got the lemon cap and Sue's got the Irish coffee. So it's pretty happy with, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The following day was going to be a beach day. The forecast was wall-to-wall sunshine and light winds. The next day we left Camping du Demain and headed north. We had arranged a meet-up in Saumur on the Loire on the 12th. The Toulon tunnel is nearly 2 miles long. It goes right underneath Toulon and links up the motorways between Toulon and Marseille and Toulon and Nice. After Toulon, we followed the A7, the A54 through Nîmes, and we joined the A75 north of Montpellier. The A75 is well worth the drive, just for the views. Our intended next stop was St. Flour, and everything was going smoothly until junction 41. As we got to junction 41, the traffic came to a sudden standstill, so we took the slit road, pressed taxi onto sat-nav, and took the nearest taxi campsite. Which happened to be just 3 miles down the road, Camping Les Cerisseries. That's very nice of them, I thought. This was a really nice site. Toilets and showers were really good, and we had a nice pitch right on the banks of the Tarn. We were only there overnight, but we have marked the site down as one to perhaps return to. Back on the A75, we decided that we'd aim for a camping car park at a place called
Turn
Massiac.
right onto M9, then take the second right.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just going to take a picture of you doing the business. Hey, bread. And that's the very clean toilet and shower block, complete with washing machine. The usual arrangement for grey water waste and surfaces tower. And that's us there. Massiac's a nice little town, a very helpful tourist information office, where they'll print you out a map showing you the highlights of the town. Massiac's very well known for its escargot products, its local cheeses, and the Massiac macaron. The following morning, it was a cup of coffee and back onto the A75.
Continue on A75.
Which joins the pay-as-you-go A71 just north of Clermont-Ferrand. Our next stop was at Chatillon-sur-Indre. A quick shop at the Intermarché. How's the shopping going?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
Yeah.
We're just looking for milk.
Top up the diesel. Then round to the camping car park, which used to be the municipal campsite. Plug in the hookup, Sue checks the electric, and we're ready to go. The town was founded in the 12th century, when Henry II Plantagenet built a donjon, or a keep there, and today it is one of the oldest cylindrical keeps in France. It was a shame the tourist office was closed, or we could have visited the castle dungeons. There's a very easy to follow tourist trail around the town, and lots of the information is in English. The following day, we were heading north. We were going to Saumur, on a campsite on the banks of the Loire, to meet up with a couple of buddies, Pat and Nick. That's Pat and Nick's Rimor Motorhome. And that's us tucking into Pat's fabulous chicken curry. The following day we headed for the Chateau. The original castle was destroyed in 1067, but was later rebuilt by Henry II Plantagenet. It was spared during the Revolution because it was in such a poor state of repair it was due for demolition, until Napoleon had the chateau restored and turned it into a state prison. It's now a fascinating museum. But just outside the campsite is a really nice riverside bar. The following day we said cheerio to Pat and Nick, and we headed north. Our next destination was a camping car park at a place called Grand Camp Masie.
You got it, babe. See you then.
This is Grand Camp Masie, a resort town and marina. But in 1944, it was designated as part of Omaha Beach for the Normandy landings, and we were there the week after the 80th anniversary of the landings. And a lot of the buildings were festooned with flags of all the different nations that took part. The following day, we visited the Masie Battery. It was part of the German Atlantic Wall fortifications. This was a scene of some really heavy fighting during the landings. After its capture, on June the 9th, 1944, it was buried by the US Army engineers, and the site was forgotten about until British military historian Gary Stern rediscovered the site in 2004 after finding an American invasion map. He went on to purchase the land, excavate the site, and it's now open to the public as a museum.
Give us a wave.
The following morning, in heavy rain, we left Grand Camp and headed towards our final stop, which was Chatillon-sur-Indre.
He's done.
The camping car park at Chatillon-sur-Indre is always busy, so we did book this one up in advance. We do like Chatillon-sur-Indre. It's got a couple of bars, a couple of restaurants, and a promenade that stretches all the way to Ouistreham. It's a good 2-mile walk into Ouistreham, but in Ouistreham we do like ending our European tours with a meal at the restaurant La Coustache, where 2 egg mayonnaise starters, a fish and chips for Sue, sea bass for me, a pichet of house red wine, and a beer came to a total of $81.80. And to finish off the tour, we thought we'd have a drink on the seafront at Chatillon-sur-Indre. But that turned out to be not quite the end, as just around the corner at the community cafe was a fundraising event, complete with jazz band and a bar.
Oh, merci.
The following day, it was off to the ferry. It's a 15-minute drive from the camping car park at Chatillon-sur-Indre to the Brittany Ferry check-in.
Windows down, scattered clouds, smell of spring outside. Open road, you sitting close. Let's go somewhere far away. As if all I have is you, then I'll be just fine.
It was a super smooth crossing, a perfect ending to a fabulous trip. And thank you for watching. It's been great having you along with us. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good night.
A short drive to Port Solent, where we spent our final night of this tour.
In 1.5 meters, keep